chances are there's a brown bottle sitting in your medicine cabinet right now. Behind something half forgotten. Hydrogen peroxide, 3%, costs about $1.50 anywhere. Most people reach for it once, clean a cut, put it back, and don't think about it again for months. That's an expensive habit, actually. Not because peroxide is costly. It isn't. But because what that bottle can quietly replace around the house would cost you $30, $40, sometimes $60 in specialty products if you bought each solution separately. For anyone over 60, this matters more. Small daily problems accumulate. Fixed incomes stretch harder. And the pharmacy shelves are full of branded products solving problems that something you already own handles just as well. 10 uses. We're counting down. Some of these will feel almost obvious once you hear them. A few will make you wonder why nobody just said it plainly before. And number one, stay for number one. It's the use that catches almost everyone off guard, and it directly affects a huge portion of households with someone over 60. Number 10, foot fungus soaks. Toenail discoloration, itching between the toes, cracked skin that lotion never fully fixes. Incredibly common after 60, and most people spend years buying antifungal creams with inconsistent results. Fungus is anaerobic. It doesn't survive well in oxygen-rich environments. 1 part hydrogen peroxide mixed with 3 parts warm water, a 15-minute soak once or twice a week, creates exactly those conditions. It reaches the areas creams often miss entirely. Also far easier on stiff knees than crouching to apply cream precisely between toes every day. Number 9, gum health between dental visits. Bleeding when brushing, sensitivity, that feeling of a mouth that's never quite clean. These become more common as gum tissue gradually changes with age. A 50-50 mix of hydrogen peroxide and water used as a rinse 2 or 3 times a week releases oxygen directly into the small pockets where anaerobic bacteria accumulate. That bacteria is the source of inflammation, persistent bad breath, and early gum disease. Those therapeutic dental rinses on pharmacy shelves? Largely the same chemistry. Different bottle. $8 price tag. Number 8, cleaning dentures and dental appliances. Fizzing denture tablets work, but used daily, the cost adds up into real money over a year. Soaking any dental appliance, dentures, retainers, night guards, in a half-and-half peroxide solution for 30 minutes removes staining and bacteria just as effectively. Peroxide breaks down the organic compounds from food and saliva that bond to acrylic and discolor it over time. Rinse thoroughly with plain water before wearing. That's the only step that matters. Simple habit, genuine savings. The next few move into areas most people would never expect. One of them involves something a large number of people over 60 deal with every single morning. Number 7, softening earwax buildup. Hearing aids compact wax deeper into the ear canal. Age makes the wax drier and less mobile on its own. The result is muffled hearing that creeps in gradually. And most people assume their hearing is simply declining when it's actually just a blockage sitting in the canal. Commercial earwax drops are mostly hydrogen peroxide suspended in a light oil base. Branded, boxed, and sold for $6 to $9. 2 or 3 drops of 3% peroxide, lying still for 5 minutes. You'll hear it working, a gentle bubbling as it loosens the buildup. Till drain done. Many people notice the difference almost immediately. Number 6, whitening teeth without expensive strips. Whitening strips run between $20 and $50 depending on the brand. The active ingredient in most of them is hydrogen peroxide in gel form, pressed against the tooth surface for an extended period. Dipping a soft toothbrush lightly into 3% peroxide and brushing gently for about a minute, 2 or 3 times a week, addresses surface staining from coffee, tea, and age effectively. It won't alter the underlying color of the tooth structure itself, but surface discoloration, which is what most people are actually bothered by, responds well. Rinse thoroughly after. Simple, cheap, and already in your cabinet. Number 5, treating minor skin irritations. Older skin reacts more intensely to small irritants, detergents, fabrics, minor contact reactions. And those irritations tend to linger longer than they used to, needing more convincing to calm down. Dabbing diluted hydrogen peroxide gently on a minor surface irritation, not broken skin, not open wounds, creates a brief oxidizing effect that reduces surface bacteria and can settle mild inflammation. At 3%, it's genuinely gentle use sparingly, not a substitute for anything serious. But as a first response before reaching for a cortisone cream at $8 for a tiny tube, it's worth trying first. We're halfway through, and this is where it starts getting into the uses that save the most money over time. Not dramatic, just steady, repeating savings on problems that don't go away. The next two in particular involve things seniors spend on regularly, without realizing there's a simpler answer already sitting at home. Number 4. Disinfecting fresh produce. Specialty produce washes are sold with clean labels and confident claims. Most of them are water, a mild agent, and sometimes a diluted oxidizing compound, which is exactly what hydrogen peroxide already is. A light spray of diluted peroxide on fruits and vegetables, followed by a plain water rinse, removes surface bacteria and residue effectively. For anyone buying fresh food regularly on a fixed budget, cutting out a specialty product that duplicates something already owned is a small saving that repeats every single week without any extra effort. Number 3. Removing stubborn stains from clothing. Collar stains, underarm yellowing, food spots on light fabric. Regular detergent moves around the surface of these stains more than it actually removes them. Specialty stain removers charge $4 or $5 for a small bottle of something that works maybe half the time, and somehow always runs out right when you actually need it. Hydrogen peroxide breaks apart organic stains, sweat, blood, food, grass, at the molecular level rather than just lifting from the surface. Pour directly onto the stain, wait 10 minutes, then wash normally. That's it. No soaking overnight, no scrubbing, no complicated pre-treatment process. One practical note worth remembering. Test on a hidden area with darker fabrics first. Peroxide has mild bleaching properties on certain dyes. On whites and light colors, though, it's essentially a cheap version of the oxygen bleach products that charge 3 times as much for nearly identical chemistry. Clothes that get properly treated last longer. Fewer replacements. That's a real cost that quietly disappears when you start handling stains correctly instead of just hoping the wash cycle does the work. Number 2, freshening the inside of shoes. Daily foot odor is one of those problems people tolerate for years, cycling through sprays, powders, and inserts that mask the smell temporarily without touching what actually causes it. The bacteria responsible for that odor thrive in the warm, slightly damp interior of a worn shoe, and fragrance just layers on top of them without solving anything. A light spray of hydrogen peroxide inside each shoe, left to dry completely before wearing, eliminates a significant portion of that bacteria at the source. No artificial scent added. No sticky residue left behind. The peroxide does its work through oxidation and then evaporates completely, leaving nothing except a cleaner environment inside the shoe. Specialty deodorizer sprays, UV shoe sanitizers, cedar inserts, activated charcoal bags. The products marketed specifically at this problem range from $5 to over $40. Most of them work by absorption or fragrance. None of them are cheaper than what you already have. For anyone dealing with foot sensitivity or skin issues, which becomes more common after 60, eliminating unnecessary chemical residue inside shoes is a practical bonus on top of the savings. Now, before number 1, if this kind of straightforward, no-nonsense information genuinely helps you, consider subscribing. Nothing complicated, nothing being sold. Just practical knowledge that saves real money on real problems. More of it comes out regularly, and it's always aimed at what actually works rather than what's marketed loudest. Number 1 is the use that surprises people most. It involves something a large portion of people over 60 use every single night. Equipment that requires regular cleaning to stay safe and effective, and that has an entire industry of expensive dedicated products built around maintaining it. Once you hear this, that $1.50 bottle is going to look very different sitting in your cabinet. Number 1. Sanitizing CPAP equipment. This is the one. And if it doesn't apply to you directly, there's a genuinely strong chance it applies to someone in your household or someone you know well. Sleep apnea affects a significant portion of people over 60. CPAP machines, used every single night, require regular cleaning of the mask, the tubing, and the water reservoir. Without consistent cleaning, bacteria, mold spores, and mineral deposits accumulate in the exact equipment delivering air directly into your lungs while you sleep. That's not a minor hygiene detail. That's a real health consideration. The cleaning industry built around CPAP equipment is substantial. Dedicated CPAP sanitizing machines run anywhere from $30 to $150 up front. Replacement cleaning cartridges and UV sanitizing wands add ongoing costs on top of that. There are subscription services. Branded Cleaning Solutions, an entire product category that essentially didn't exist 30 years ago. Here's what most people aren't told. The mask, water chamber, and tubing can all be soaked in a diluted hydrogen peroxide solution, roughly 1 part peroxide to 5 parts water, for about 30 minutes. That solution removes bacteria, mold spores, and the mineral buildup from hard water that accumulates in the reservoir over time. Rinse everything thoroughly with clean water afterward and allow it to air dry completely before the next use. That's the entire process. The same outcome as the expensive machine. The same result as the branded cleaning tablets. For a fraction of the cost of either. CPAP manufacturers will recommend their own cleaning systems. That's completely understandable. It's a profitable product category, and they have genuine liability reasons to direct users toward tested solutions. But diluted hydrogen peroxide has been used in clinical and medical settings for equipment disinfection for decades. Long before a dedicated CPAP cleaner existed as a consumer product, the chemistry was already there. Better sleep depends on clean equipment. And clean equipment, it turns out, doesn't require a device with its own power cable and monthly refill cartridge. That's the thread connecting all 10 of these. It isn't that hydrogen peroxide is magical. It's that it's genuinely useful in ways that have been quietly displaced, one branded product at a time, until most people only think of it as something for cuts and scrapes. $1.50, already in your cabinet, doing almost nothing. The knowledge of what it can actually do didn't disappear. It just stopped being advertised once something more expensive came along to take its place. That's worth remembering the next time you're standing in a pharmacy aisle, reading the back of a specialty product that costs $12 and does one thing.